Travolting presents Bobbin for Robin. Hosted by Jeff Sweeney and Stuart Elmore. Covering 1 Hour Photo with special guest Savannah Olson.
Someone seems sad. They don't have any friends. It makes me feel bad for them.
Who is sad and doesn't have any friends?
Sigh.
The photo guy had the one.
Sigh, the photo guy.
Sigh, the photo guy.
I've
Savannah,
always taking your picture.
I'd like to take your picture.
Oh, God.
Hey, Stuart. I'd like to take your picture.
Oh, God.
Weird.
Oh, God. It is.
I'm going to keep these on my wall.
You know, I was watching this with Angelica, and like it did
Who?
bring my partner.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. You're in a relationship? I didn't know that.
What is this bit, Jeff? You talk about my wife all the time on this podcast. I've never. Oh, congratulations! You got married. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
You're telling me now for the first time.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
have no idea what that was.
I don't know what that bit was, man.
Look, 100 floors of frights. We can all be winners.
But like it is, we were just talking how like it is kind of weird that there was like a time, and I guess like the services are still available. Like you could still go to Walgreens to get like
Yeah.
photos developed, but like it is weird to think it's like you do just like trust all your images to one person
Yeah.
behind a counter without even thinking about it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
which I
Like-
assume is the precipice of this movie. Like,
The thing that this movie really had me thinking about, beyond like the larger ideas of the movie,
yeah,
is that like basic like services that were provided by like a Walmart or a Walgreens or a CVS or something.
yeah,
There used to be like, for lack of a better term, like high skilled labor,
Yeah.
like involved in this process.
yeah.
Is this about to be a whole thing about how AI is taking over all of
Oh,
our
that
jobs?
it wasn't originally.
But like, it's, yeah.
But it's like the kind of the onslaught of the digital age that follows shortly after this movie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that like high skilled labor just like gets lost, and now
Yeah.
all these places they only offer like minimum wage jobs.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like if you went to the Walmart and you got a photo, like this guy had been trained how
Yeah.
to do 1 hour photos. He's like a skilled laborer, and not that like the people who stock shelves and like run the checkout stands are not skilled or worthy of more money, but
It's like a specific skill.
it's like a symptom of capitalism. They've like kind of just degraded the entire profession down to the lowest level.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Because like I even think about like movie theater, like you used to have like projectionists.
yeah.
You had to like understand, like the guy who worked at the AMC had to know how film worked, how to load a film canister, how to
Yeah.
like calibrate a projector. And now they plug a hard drive in and it plays the wrong movie on the
Yeah,
screen. And it's like playing on the wall on the side of the theater.
in the Avengers Endgame, where it's like all the fucking like technical errors that happened across the country with that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys heard all the stories on that.
I
My screening had like a faulty screening.
When I went to go see Glass Onion when they did it was pink. The whole movie was pink.
Pink,
Oh my
like,
God.
it was a pink.
Like tinted pink to a degree. That was like it looked like I was looking through like Barbie glasses.
yeah.
It's offset 0.3 cyan.
This is what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah,
we used
right?
we used to have respect for this.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Oh man,
Oh, it's true. We definitely did have more respect for
But
that.
that's not
kind
what
of
this
stuff.
movie's about.
it is decidedly not what this. Oh man, popular guy. Wow. Yeah, somewhat.
I gotta turn my volume down. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, this is not what. That's not what this movie is about. What is this movie about?
Creepy people.
Creepy people who've been creeped on, creepy people creep on people who have been creeped on. No. It's I'm trying to think of like
Somehow that made it worse.
no, it's like it's like the hurt people thing, but this is different. It's like people who've been creeped on become creepy to other people.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Let's lock that one in.
I think it's yes.
I think that's it.
Yes.
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 But also, it's like it's it's about like generational like trauma, basically.
Yeah.
Getting passed down.
Yeah, basically. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Boppin' for Robin. Today
true.
we're talking about 1 Hour Photo with amazing special guest Savannah Olson.
Hello. There you
This is like your fourth time on the show?
Third.
Third.
Yeah, Savannah was here for
Frankenweenie?
Frankenweenie, and for Blast from the Past.
Blast from the Past.
Off the dome, guys.
Off the dome.
Nice. Very good.
Great picks, by the way.
Yeah, honestly, a great lineup.
Yeah, 1 hour. I was like 1 hour photo. I knew that this was going to be good, but
You picked a good one. Yeah.
it was a great one.
Because a lot of people have heard about like the Robin Creepy movie.
Yeah.
That's what this movie.
Stuart, that is an underselling.
Yeah.
It's the Robin Creepy era. It's a short one.
Oh, so we're going to talk about that.
Oh, he had a whole era.
Yeah, this is like
This and Death to Smoochie Insomnia. Actually, it's a thing like I read in the book that after it's the Robin Davidskov biography. To kind of like go through quick little Robin context, we're covering this after AI, artificial intelligence.
Yes.
We hope you had a good time listening to that
longest
4.5
episode.
hour
No,
long.
it was 4 hours. Is the longest
4
episode we've
hours.
ever done.
With Mark Tilley.
With
With Mark Tilley.
Yeah.
But that's a movie that Robin was barely in.
He's in one scene.
He's in one scene.
It's a
Cameo.
voiceover.
Nice.
And before that, we talked about Bicentennial Man, and we talked about all the things with that movie, Jacob the Liar, Patch Adams. So basically, like we're in the second. We're in like a new trilogy. Yeah. The first trilogy, which was after the Oscar win, was Patch Adams, Jacob the Liar, Bicentennial Man. These are 3 back-to-back movies that Robin thought, I won my Oscar. I know what I'm good at. I can apply that to a bunch of movies. And
Those are the Robin like blank checks.
Yes.
Where it's like the Robin Williams, I can make a movie happen now.
I can make a movie
have won an
happen.
Oscar.
Yep.
What am I going to put my cachet in? And he goes into like 3 saccharine, sappy, like
yes,
Yeah. He's so good at the sappy, though.
he's good at it, but like
when the movie calls for it.
when the movie calls for it,
yeah.
like we talked about it, but the end of Bicentennial Man, where he's just
I
like
haven't seen it.
he's like standing in front of the United Nations. He's like,
Yeah.
I am a man. I am alive, and I'm like throwing tomatoes at the screen that I didn't
Yeah.
even know I had in my basement.
yeah. And
I'm
Jacob
like-
the Liar.
I'm like, turn him off, turn him off.
He Jacob the Liar, he plays a Polish Jew that tries to cheer up other Jews in the ghetto in the Holocaust.
I like
Patch
just
Adams.
saying that.
Patch Adams,
Yeah.
he plays
I know Patch
a
Adams.
fake doctor who tries to cheer up cancer patients.
Yeah.
Like all these 3 movies that are like Robin Williams is in a world where he plays a guy who tries to cheer up similar types of people.
Yeah.
And all 3 fail. So what does he do? Now he's under this different kind of pressure. It's like
You got pivot.
he's pivoting now. And what does he pivot to? He says, okay, well, so I understand like my initial thought after I won my Oscar was people want to see me in like these sappy movies. That's what I'm good at. It's what people like me in, but those aren't working. So I'm just going to do what I think is going to be interesting. And what that translates to and what's written in the book is the Evil Trilogy. This is movie 1 of Evil Trilogy. In the Evil Trilogy, it's 1 Hour Photo, Death to Smoochie, and Insomnia. Those are 3 back-to-back movies where he plays ostensibly a bad guy. Death to Smoochie, it's a little bit more nuanced,
This
kind
movie's
of.
still like a comedy.
It's still a comedy,
like-
but like
it's still funny.
He plays an evil guy in this comedy, but at least like 1 Hour Photo Insomnia, he's like the antagonist
Yeah.
of this. And 1 Hour Photo more like anti-hero sort of.
Anti-hero, because
sense.
we know who the antagonist is.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's fucking Martin or whatever.
Will.
Or Will. Martin's the kid. He's also
Right? Is the kid's name Martin?
I don't remember, but
I don't remember either. I lost it
the
watching last
dad.
week.
The dad sucks.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he's pivoting to try to do this like evil trilogy. It's like, okay, let's do something that people have never seen Robin Williams do before, and that's like be creepy,
a creep.
be evil,
Yeah.
be a criminal mastermind or whatever. Like that's, and well, this is the result of the first one of those movies, which you have to say like is earned a name for itself,
No,
good or bad. People
Yeah.
know about this movie.
This movie is good. It gets a good reception, and Robin gets like good reception out of it.
yeah,
Robin is quite good in this movie.
Yeah.
I do think the problem that we'll talk about becomes he pivots so hard from like saccharine to this,
yes,
and then does 3 of them,
yeah,
and now people can take him seriously as like a lovable figure anymore.
right.
But also that these 3 movies aren't like massive successes. It's not like he can like just pivot into being a serial killer.
Right.
And so he's really he's adrift after this.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you? So you like this movie?
I like this movie.
Did you like this movie?
I did like this movie.
I'm a little lukewarm on this movie. I'm like, and it's mainly because like I had heard about this movie coming into it, be like, oh, it's the creepy Robin movie, and it's like, okay, the creepy Robin movie, like that'll be like, I've heard a lot about this. I know it's about like a 1 hour photo guy who is kind of creeping on this family. Like I knew sort of the basic bare bones of it, and then I watched this movie, and there was like a direction I thought this movie was going to go in that it decided not to go in. It decided to go more into like the introspective route rather than like the holy shit route. We'll get to that later.
Stuart's thinking the second half of this movie is Robin, just like Michael Myersing his way through all the people he's taking photos
So
of.
like, you know that
But he hasn't.
to cut a little forward, like you remember that photo wall scene that's like pretty effective and like conveying like, holy shit, he's been watching this family.
The first one.
Yeah, the first
when you
photo wall
reveal it,
scene.
when you reveal it.
There was a scene where I thought the detectives were going to come in and they were going to like break into like a different side room and find out that that's like one of like 12 families that he just like picks
Yeah.
year after year or like decade after decade of like every like 10 years he picks a new newborn family and he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm going to watch these people for 10 years or like whatever years it's going to be. And like,
Yeah.
because it's like, you know, you want to convey that Robin's like a creep and like a serial killer. Well, he's not really a serial killer in this movie, but just like,
Yeah.
dangerous, right? You want to convey, this movie wants to convey Robin as dangerous, and it never quite gets to that danger zone.
It's definitely not, I wouldn't even say dangerous. I would say, I mean, I feel like the whole point is like, this is a lonely
Yeah.
man. This is a sad, lonely
yeah.
man.
I like that the movie wants you to think he's going to become like a serial killer or something.
Yeah, you think he's going to be
But
dangerous.
it's so like, the movie's like, this man has never been dangerous. Is he like, he's a little...
Is he weird? Yes.
He's weird, and he definitely, you know, he's traumatized, and he does extremely illegal things, but they come out of a place of like a deep sadness.
Yeah.
Instead of anything.
Yeah, it was the tone of the movie that it was setting for me was, it was almost like the movie was trying to make me feel like, okay, like we want you to get to the point in this movie where it's believable he could be dangerous. Not to say that he's dangerous from the beginning of the movie. Like we don't see him like driving to work, running over a deer, and then just slicing the deer's throat like in every single movie. Like
No, but it leads that anticipation up because you
Yeah.
you are waiting for that reveal and you are waiting for that like
yeah, and then
that turn.
And I'm not even necessarily saying it's a bad choice to be like, no, this guy's just lonely and depressed, and it's like, yeah, I see that take, but I also see the take where it's like, oh no, he's done this to so many families. Like that's where I was kind of thinking it was going to lead, and then when it didn't, I thought, oh, okay, like whatever. Savannah, what's your history with Robin Williams?
I mean, I think it's everybody else's that was born in the late 90s.
Yeah, Savannah told me all about this. Her history with Robin Williams is when she was young. She was really into Adventures of Baron Munchausen, specifically that one section with the moon.
Wait, what?
I was like, what's the weirdest thing a kid could watch?
Yeah. What? No, it's it's just like the Aladdin, Miss Doubtfire, all
Yeah.
the classics.
Yeah.
That we all know. Patch Adams, Good Will Hunting. All the classics that everybody had watched before. And like I had wanted to watch this movie for a while. It had been in the saved, because I did want to see creepy Robin
Yeah.
Williams. But I don't know why I hadn't watched it, and I think he was great.
Yeah.
I really do think it was really good. Very convincing. I forgot it was Robin Williams. And that's like my favorite thing that an actor can do is make me forget that it's you.
Yeah.
I would argue this is one of his better dramatic performances. I think if we're including his comic performances, it's not like necessarily near the top for me.
No.
Because I do think like, as much as I love his dramatic performances, I do think at his core, like his best performances are his like comic ones.
Yeah.
But I think this is like, if you're just going to count this like this Good Will Hunting, the Dead Poet Society kind
Yeah.
of world, I think this is up there. He's displaying a subdued range that I've never seen from him before.
Yeah.
I like that subdued because you can definitely, there's like, I could tell in the performance, there's like a line he's not
Yeah.
crossing
Yes.
that he could cross. And I think that's the line that maybe they told him not to cross because that's not the direction that they
Yeah.
wanted to go.
Yeah.
But you can see him, he's at that line and you can
Yeah.
see it like trying to burst through sometimes.
Like it would be so easy for him to go big with this performance.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's basically what you expect if I were to say, like, Robin Williams plays a creepy photo guy. Like, you'd be like, okay, Robin's probably, like, hamming it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's so subdued, so drawn back. And it almost feels like it's a performance where it feels like just a kind of a step off of the real, like, of realism.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this kind of feels like Robin is tapping into a certain sense of loneliness that he has felt in his life and kind of directing that a little off of his path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rather than, like, trying to whole cloth create a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost thinking like the horror trailer to Mrs. Doubtfire is the polar opposite of what he's doing here.
Yeah.
he's fabricating a creepy character. In this one, he's like personifying.
It would
like,
be so easy for this movie to just outwardly vilify this guy, Cy. And the movie still does to a degree.
Yeah.
But Robin is really the thing that provides a certain degree of sympathy for this guy.
Well,
More
Jeff,
so than the movie itself.
there's something I wanted to bring up to you because like this really isn't the first time we've covered a movie where an actor takes on a role of like sort of like a creepy individual subject who takes sort of a fanaticism, you might will, into a person that they admire.
You're about to pull up the Fanatic.
And oh god, why is there?
there an ad?
There's an ad.
Embarrassing for you.
I hate this.
Can you believe how embarrassing this was? He was so ready
He
for
was
that.
so ready. I don't know why his finger slipped. There we go.
Hey, you're playing clips from the Fanatic. Oh no.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Dunbar.
Oh no.
Is Mr. Dunbar here tonight?
So yes, Savannah, we have covered a movie that John Travolta was in called The Fanatic.
Oh my god.
But like Jeff, take it away with The Fanatic here.
So Savannah. The Fanatic, John Travolta plays like a super fan of this one actor.
Bad.
And he like collects all of his memorabilia and just really wants his autograph, and the guy will never give him the autograph. And so he like breaks in the guy's house and like
Just for an autograph?
ties him up to try and get the autograph. And like the whole time John Travolta's just doing like the worst like Down syndrome performance you've ever seen in your life.
He is like outwardly playing like his version of somebody with autism.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
And I say his version because like
it resembles autism in the same way that like in Malignant, the like creature on the back of her neck resembles real cancer. That's like
yes.
how close his performance is.
Yeah, it's like
Incredible.
It's not any particular like, person on the spectrum. It's just person with autism. Like put that like
He's
just
like, I just wanted an autograph.
yeah, just
Great.
Like the first 10 seconds he walks into a store and says, "I gotta poop." Like just that's
Yeah.
I think it's his first line of the movie.
yeah, that really tells you.
Can't talk right now. Gotta poop. And then he puts on like a sparkly vest backwards. Like they just it's the most like hurling like feeling when like the opening of the movie just like pounds you with like, this guy's weird.
Yeah.
And like they work so hard to convey that in John Travolta's character. His name is Moose. His name is Moose.
This sounds like a fucking this
dresses
sounds
like
fake.
Captain
This sounds
Crunch.
like a fake movie.
It
Is it a comedy?
it is not a comedy.
It's not intentionally a comedy.
It's not
But it sounds
intentionally
like
a
one.
comedy. But like I thought about like I couldn't help but think about this movie as I was watching 1 Hour Photo because I thought like you're right, Jeff. Like Robin could have taken this role into so many different places.
Oh
This is
my
a picture
God.
of John Travolta's Moose.
This isn't when he's in the Captain Crunch garb. I don't remember why he wears that in the movie, but
I don't remember either.
How old? How new is
this
this?
came
movie?
out in 2011.
this is 2019.
2019.
I was gonna say,
This
he
is-
looks pretty. He looks
Yeah.
significantly older in that.
Yeah, it's still a fairly recent movie. It's directed by
Fred Durst.
Fred
who's
Durst.
the lead
Okay.
singer of
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
He was just in a movie that we watched. Actually, I think he's really trying to get more into the
Fred
film.
Durst?
Yes,
What was he in? Was it the?
it was the that A24.
I saw the TV glow.
No, it wasn't A24. The Kyle Mooney movie.
Oh, Y2K.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in Y2K.
He's also in I Saw the TV Glow, which is an A24.
He is.
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's really good.
I know. I have to watch it.
Yeah.
He gets like one line. It's most devastating. Yeah. That movie. That movie's so good.
But I was watching this movie and like I couldn't help but be reminded of The Fanatic and thinking how like Robin.
How easy it is to fuck this up.
Yeah,
Because
that's
the
how it
key
was.
to Robin's performance is it never feels like he's playing someone with like autism.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like he's ever playing a mental disorder.
Right.
He's playing a person without a mental disorder who's been traumatized.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's were they trying to make it seem like he had a disorder, or you're just directly correlating it with the
I think Stewart's just directly correlating that.
I'm just correlating it. That like how easy it could have been for him, like
To fuck that up.
just to fuck that up, and
Yeah.
to make it so like surface level simplified of like, yeah, he's a creepy guy because I don't know, he's got autism or some bullshit, and it's like, but this movie, like, I agree with everything everyone's saying here, that like he does have like a complexity to him that we see through his just mannerisms and his performance that doesn't point to any overtly simplified problem or condition. Like, I love how much this guy like cares about his job.
Yeah.
Like in the sense of like it feels like it's like sort of his coping mechanism for a lot of things. And so when you take that job away, like it makes it believable, and why that makes it his like breaking point sort of. There are a lot of good things in this movie. I don't know. I wasn't like sold on like the final act of it, where, you know,
The final act was a little rough, I will say. Everything
Yeah.
leading up to it was good.
great. Yeah. First two acts, really good in this movie.
And that might have to do with the like suspense got ripped away from you
Yeah.
when it comes to that. Like, I think what also I thought was going to be different, because we open with him at the police department
Yes.
getting interviewed, and I thought that was going to be. I didn't realize it was going to be like the photos that were in there is going to be.
Just
We end up them being nothing.
Yeah.
right.
But like,
Just a great reveal.
it is a great reveal. I just thought it was going to be more like, it was going to be more creepy, more.
Yeah, and like I don't even like that first opening scene because it's like
It kind of gave it away.
Well,
Not gave it away.
it's the classic like already done scene where it's like we start in the police station.
Yeah.
And it's like, tell us why you murdered the boy, and it's like and then it's flashback to the beginning of the movie leading up to the events, and it's like, oh gee, like I wonder how this is gonna end.
Well,
and like they do leave it off of like kind of a little cloudy. It's like, tell us what made you want to hurt, you know, the guy. So you don't know if he killed him, you don't know if he left him alive. Like, you just know that there's like a crime was committed that resulted him being here, that was targeted against his family. But we're gonna know more about that later in the movie. It is just kind of like the vibe of that first scene being something I've seen in so many movies.
I kind of like it in this case because it's subverting the expectations of that scene. Mm-hmm. Like, you watch that scene and you're like, it's gonna end with him killing somebody, and so it leads you on like this kind of misguided train of thought where that's what you're expecting the whole movie to build up to, and then
Right.
it doesn't.
yeah.
yeah,
It's like I think it's like a clever subversion of that trope.
Yeah. I'd say so. Because then you reveal in the end,
Yeah.
and then it's the fake reveal. Of
Yes.
you actually, I mean, we all know he had photos and did all these things, but he just ended up having
Yeah.
these.
Kind of nice photos of like the circumstantial things.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what because I recently watched another movie that opened like this, In the Mouth of Madness. I think I told you, and that movie is like so. Like, that movie uses like the cop at the beginning as like just a way of like, what the fuck's gonna happen to this guy?
Yeah.
Whereas in this specific case, I like that it's, you know, you expect like this is gonna end with him committing a murder, and then the end of the movie is so much sadder than that.
Yeah.
It's not about like the crime he committed. It's like how broken this person is
Yeah.
and how sad he is.
Yeah. Like
Someone on Letterboxd just rated this as lonely core.
Lonely Core.
This is literally male loneliness epidemic
Yeah.
type ass movie.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if we've already talked about like the pretext of this movie. Is there anything else anyone wants to say before we get into plot mode? Or
Well, this movie is directed by Mark Romanek.
I did not look up this guy. I did not see what else he's done.
So he's mostly a music video guy.
I really liked the cinematography
Yes.
in this.
Yeah,
it was
me
shot
too.
on film, because me and Justin looked it up, because I was like, there's no way this wasn't shot on film. Because it was good.
It uses color really nicely.
yeah,
It does. I love the color grading.
So this guy, Mark Romanek, he's mostly like a music video guy. He did a lot of Jay-Z music videos, some 90s David Bowie. 9 Inch Nails was one of his biggest like clients, for lack of a better term, in the time. And he pivots his success off of the music videos into a film career.
Yeah.
This is his first movie.
Wow.
He basically only directs. Actually, no, this is his second movie. He directed a movie in 1985.
Static.
A very low budget movie called Static. That was a Sundance release. But then he does music videos, and then this is his first like studio picture. And then after this, he only makes one more movie, Never Let Me Go, which is a Carey Mulligan, Keira Knightley, Andrew Garfield movie that I have not seen, but I know Becca watched semi-recently and thought was all right. But he's like kind of an interesting guy. There's a lot of movies he never got around to making. He got attached to so many things and then just never got him going.
Yeah.
And instead he's just kind of, directed a lot of TV and a few more music videos.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But he's like a notable little,
Yeah.
piece of culture.
This movie also features, I don't know if it's a familiar face for you guys, but Eric LaSalle.
Oh.
It does have Eric LaSalle on it.
One of the detectives.
That was like the first thing I was like, oh my God, I
that guy?
met that man.
yeah.
And then Phil Coulson being one of the other
my
agents, I
God.
was
The
like,
amount
God,
of-
love it.
This is the era of Clark Gregg pops up in your movie as cop.
I love Clark Gregg.
Every single movie Clark Gregg in this era, Clark Gregg pops up and he's like the third guy in like the team of FBI agents.
Yes.
And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
It was a great reveal.
And then they were gonna and then like he's supposed to be in one scene in Iron Man, and because they filmed that movie without a script, they're just like, do you want to be in this other scene? He's like, yeah, sure. And so they put him into another scene, and then they're like, well, if we just did one more with you, they just keep bringing him into scenes.
And now it became like a really big part.
and then
of
he
you.
becomes like the
And then he-
emotional linchpin of the
And then he gets his own
Avengers.
TV show
Yeah.
that nobody likes to talk about anymore, but that was actually pretty good.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D..
Yes.
I watched the first 2 seasons of that, I think.
I don't remember.
I got a great Bill Paxton performance.
Oh, Bill
Yes.
Paxton.
Yes.
was
Bill
in
Paxton.
that.
Two seasons.
Hi, I'm Bill Paxton.
That was like one of his last things he
his
did
last
was.
performance.
before he died.
It was.
Crazy. Yeah, this movie starts with Robin in the interrogation room getting interrogated by Eric LaSalle, Detective James Van Der Zee. And they have like a packet of photos that Robin really wants to look at. And he's like, those aren't for you. Tell me about why you targeted the Yorkins or whatever. Like, it's just kind of like standard like cop talk about like the crime that was committed off screen that we'll surely hear about later. And then we go back in time to the beginning of this movie with there's a lot of Robin voiceover in this movie. And as soon as I heard the
Robin
voiceover,
Williams.
how did you guys feel about the Robin voiceover?
It kind of worked.
I think so too.
Yeah, it worked.
I think so too.
It worked with like what they were shooting.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of driving, a lot of like
Silent
establishing
moments. Yeah.
silent moments, which I think was good for the story.
Yeah.
With that buildup.
Yeah, like when I first heard like the very first voiceover line that came in, like my initial like adverse gut reaction I normally have to voiceovers in general in movies. My typical thought is always like, if your movie can do without a voiceover, it should always do without a voiceover. Like voiceovers are only for like if you really, really, really feel like it serves
Well,
a purpose or
it
a
has to
point.
do something with a plot. Like you have to put a plot point with it, or else there's nothing.
Yeah, but like
About it.
so many times, like, voiceovers are just used as like the character's internal monologue, and it's like that should be like seen, not heard. Like we should be able to see what they're thinking and not hear what they're thinking. Show,
Yes.
don't tell.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. But then as the voiceover continued in this movie, I thought, okay, no, like I do understand. It's like it is kind of giving his internal monologue, but it's not clarifying in exactly like the context of that. Like I especially like his internal monologue of like everybody when I develop pictures, it's like it's always about like, pictures of people and moments and things. And like people don't take pictures like the little things, like
Yeah.
just like the unlit candle or like the book on the shelf. Like people don't take pictures of like the little tiny things that that matter.
Which was very interesting, and I guess that will bring in the kid of it all, because
Yeah.
when he gives him a camera and he gets back his photos, the kid takes photos of all the little random things.
Yeah.
But as most kids usually do.
Right. It's like the classic like messy kid photos, like when you hand a toddler like a Polaroid and it's all like weird angle like photos and stuff.
But I mean, maybe that I feel like that part that goes into this like that innocence of
Yeah, he's trying to like
because we're seeing the range of from innocence to explicit actually of photography in this and it is a range.
Because he's trying to like this is kind of like the overarching sort of theme of Robin's character in this movie is that he's trying to like reclaim the innocence of taking pictures of people because we'll fill in the context a little bit later, but like Robin has some trauma attached to photography.
Yes.
I like that the movie waits until the last possible moment to reveal that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. Because and I like it, but at the same time, it's why the third act kind of didn't sell for me because the entire time you're thinking it's like, is the photo thing a fucking serial killer gimmick? Like, is that what it's going to be? And then when it reveals that it's like, oh no, this is his entire like trauma processing of like trying to reclaim like, you know, the loving nature of photography rather than what he's used to. And it's like, that's great. But like that first scene of him and the cops, it's like, oh, we're going to watch a movie about a guy who kills people like, or
did something really
or
bad.
did something really bad or did something wrong. And like he did do something pretty bad, like not to take away from what he actually did. Like what he did was kind of fucked up. But then, she's just, this is her favorite spot in the podcast. Yes, I know. It's okay. We got to trim your nails. Sorry, cat corner.
Cat corner.
We haven't done one in a while.
We haven't.
But yeah, and then we see where he works.
This movie
Savmart.
Savmart.
Baby.
Your own store.
Seriously, it was great.
Yeah.
I love a fake Walmart in a movie.
Yes.
Oh, it was so and I love set decoration and design. Yeah. That was beautifully done because it's so generic.
Yeah.
It's so beautifully generic. Same with his apartment too.
Yeah.
Very bland.
I like that all the aisles, it's like very coordinated. It's
like yeah.
5 boxes of cereal, the whole stack, on and on. It's great.
But it kind of gives that like that fakeness. I mean that I think really plays into the whole other point of the movie of like people are trying. When we take photos, especially nowadays, and this can go with, you know, this was 2002. This is way before everybody starts taking photos of everything.
Yeah.
But like we, you know, it was everything used to be so just like baseline and boring and.
Yeah. Right. Well, and I think everything was so posed.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, because there's so many like pictures being taken constantly, like I think about like babies that are being born in the digital like iPhone age where it's like you're gonna have like high resolution pictures of yourself from like we have like our parents' scrapbooks of us as kids, but like you're gonna be able to pull up on your phone to your 20-year-old son or like Facebook or Instagram and be like, yeah, there's when you first learned how to walk and stuff, and look at all these comments from your aunt before she died 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
it's weird.
It's fucking weird, man.
It's weird. And this movie, one, could not be made nowadays, obviously, because everything has changed.
More like 1 second photo.
Man.
Right.
Yeah, taken on iPhone.
The store is interesting.
The store is very interesting. I love how bland it is.
Well, like I'm thinking like there's like a split second where I'm thinking like, is he the only employee there? Because like the store does feel like a little bit of like inside his brain kind of. Like everything has its proper section, everything has proper aisle, like everything like goes exactly where it's supposed to be.
Nothing's
and like
changed. Nobody's grabbing anything off the shelves really.
Yeah.
Except for the one scene when we're in the aisle with the guy.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm about to mention this, but like the background placement for the grocery store. Did any of you guys pick up on the fact that like there like especially this movie has a lot of like steady cam rickshaw like following or like pulling Robin down a hallway. That's in like a lot of this movie. What? You're starting to swipe at me now. Just relax. Anyway, so but he like a lot of these like steady cam pulling and rickshaw pulling shots of Robin in the hallway, like I'm focusing on the background because I think like grocery store or like, you know, you're gonna have like a lot of people like in the aisles and like it okay, that's enough for you. She swiped at me. That she or Piper. So how not busy the store is.
Yeah.
Was the thing that I noted of like, you do see crosses, you do see people with shopping carts like crossing behind, but
It's
like
not active.
it's not like that busy. There's not a lot of people at the store at a given time, which again, for me, that you could just say that like, oh, they had a small background budget. Like you could just say that. But I'm also thinking it's like, or maybe it's just like,
Emphasizes the loneliness.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
or there probably wouldn't be a lot of people here because again, it's like in his mind, it's not a lot of people in his life. So it makes sense. So
Yeah, and maybe that's why everything's so like you said, proper, perfect, just like his apartment.
yeah.
Like, and even so, all the photos, they're not like scattered all around. He's a very like
Meticulous guy.
very
Yeah.
meticulous. I mean, but that also you have to be meticulous to develop photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the scene where he gets in the fight with the technician.
Yeah.
With Yoshi.
The guy was like,
Oh, no, the other
"I've
guy,
been
yeah.
for 16 fixes this morning. You're telling me you got magenta shift."
Oh, and yeah, the three.
The three plus three cyan.
The
cyan.
0.3.
The 0.3.
And we were just talking about like the skilled
Yeah.
labor workers and like how you watched a movie that was in pink and it's like, yeah, this shit actually does kind of matter,
Yeah, no,
man.
it matters.
Yeah.
Fix it,
Fix it.
bro.
Please.
You already
Yeah.
came.
Yeah, you're already here.
The scene where he like, it's after he gets fired and he shows up to like process like some photos and he's like, I calibrated that machine myself. I take pride in that machine.
The poor guy.
The victim all along was that machine in the movie. But yeah, he works as like a 1 hour photo lab technician in this fake Walmart S store. And he goes through, there's like voiceover where he talks about like how much he loves processing like photos for people because it gets you those glimpses into their lives and you see like, you know, who they are kind of on the inside and things like that. It's all very like, again, like the beginning of this movie is built up this whole precipice of like, you know, this guy's creepy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what he's going to do. Like, what's you
Just don't know, brother.
just don't know, man. And then that's when we get introduced to Connie Nielsen's character, Nina Yorkin, which is like the family he's going to be like stalking, essentially.
Yes.
She has a son who just turned 9, and they're developing photos from a birthday party. And
Which we get flashes of in
Yeah.
the middle of that monologue. So we're like, ooh, who is this family? Like,
Yeah.
makes you think, oh, maybe it's somebody he does know.
Right.
But then they show up at the 1 hour photo.
Yeah, and it's like, no, they're just strangers. And
Wait, that's the name of the movie.
Oh my God.
oh my God, shit. But they give them the roles of you know, cameras, pictures that they took, and the first little plot bit here is you notice that when they on number of copies, she's asking for 2, and he writes down 3 on the packet. That's like the first little hint. You're like, oh, interesting, which will come back later. Yeah. And so he's processing the photos. Photos get back to the mom, and then there's like a continuation of the day where he like processes more people's photos that are all different. There's like the one lady that is like, she only takes pictures of her cats.
Or the amateur pornographer.
Or yeah. It's like we all see, I have to report, you know, anything that's like harmful or like, you know, child porn and things like
Yes.
that. But everything else though, it's
mostly harmless.
yep. It's like you just kind of turn a blind eye to all that, which again, like that's the part of the movie where I was like talking to Angelica. It's like, yeah, like we don't think about the fact that we just give a stranger like photos that we took over like the week or holiday. And it's like, yeah, they just get to see everything and they see, you know,
But then nowadays, everybody will just post fucking anything that they
right.
take,
Yeah.
that they take any picture. So
I'd be posting.
people be posting. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very interesting for
Yeah.
sure to like the difference. Because yeah, you think about it now, you're like, oh yeah, I guess that was pretty weird, but
Now
nowadays,
it's
it
weirder.
it is weirder, but it's also like, I guess, I mean, at this point, anybody can hack into your phone cloud and look
Yeah.
at any of your photos. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost similar
Well,
in some ways, just not interesting one person
yeah.
that you might see on a regular basis. Because that was the other thing I do like. Is it was a like he was always there.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same people. Whenever I like would go to a photo place or whatever, it was always different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is his life. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he really hyper focuses on his job and he cares about it.
Yeah. And so after he goes through his
There's
day
a
at work,
certain degree of like his like it's kind of nice. Like people like this are kind of nice in the world.
Yeah.
Where it's like they have this like kind of, you know, basic job, but they care about like their clients and their customers and
Yeah.
you know, care about their lives and get to like be this kind of weird circumstantial part of their lives. And this movie's obviously looking at the negative version of that. But it is nice to like kind of evaluate those people in their life who were there for you. Like the guy who you would go to the shoe store and like is the same guy every time. And he kind of watched you grow up weirdly.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I mean, like since I moved to Chicago, like I don't see him that much anymore, but like
My
was
dealer.
I was gonna say
I'm kidding.
car mechanic, but no, there was this auto shop that I would take my car to pretty frequently.
The place I took my car to.
Lincoln Wilson
Yeah.
auto shop
Yeah.
on Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that it's called Lincoln Wilson. It's on Western and Foster. It's not on Lincoln and Wilson.
No, it's not at all.
but you know,
okay.
but Tony.
Like when
Shout out to you, Tony.
Shout out to Tony.
from Lincoln Wilson Auto Shop. They are great guys. People, this we're not sponsored by them, but people should go.
I think a lot about like my pediatrician or like my hair cutter my barber when I was a
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Hair
Like,
cutter.
think about those people. Like
Yeah,
Hair cutter.
think about like those people. Like they watched you literally grow up,
Yeah.
and then you never saw them again.
Yeah.
There's something kind of interesting about that.
Right. But he goes home and we reveal he has a wall full of these families.
Yeah,
photos.
now it's straight up.
Now it's creepy.
Let's be for real with you.
Which is like, it's a great reveal. Like he walks in the door and he like tapes up like the photos that he took. And then the camera backs up and you see like he has a whole wall of photos from like before the kid was even born.
Yeah.
That he's been like collecting photos of this family.
Yeah, I thought this was originally like something about the kid, like specifically with the kid, but then seeing that he's just been focused on them since
like,
before.
I guess this is a good question to
was born.
ask is like, who is he more hyper focused on in this family? Is it the family aspect itself that he like wants, or is it the kid?
I think it's the family dynamic.
aspect.
Yeah.
Like he yearns for like a traditional family dynamic, and he also identifies with the kid.
Yeah.
And he is like in a way envious of the kid's situation. The kid has loving parents and loving family.
Yeah.
And that's when he finds out that it's breaking, then he's pissed.
Right.
And like, because I don't think it's like necessarily that he is, I said envious, but I think it's like less envy and more just like he wants this kid to be happy because he wasn't happy growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he sees this like a traditional family dynamic that's working. He's very much like,
He sees
He
a
cares about it.
healthy manner of which photos are being taken to capture this kid's happy childhood, which is not the way his childhood was captured.
Yeah.
And so maybe envious could be a proper term for it, but maybe you're also right that it's more of like just a duty of care he feels to this kid. Like he calls himself Uncle Cy, which
Yes.
he just wishes he had this.
Yes.
Yeah, like-
he just wants to be he wants to be involved. He wishes he could put himself in that family, in the shoes.
And so then I'm trying to think like then the next thing that happens, like, because that's all like 15 minutes of the movie development wise of like building up like the world of
Yeah, like
who
15,
this guy
20.
is. And like then the movie just like kicks into gear, like because the first thing I remember is he goes in the next day and there's this woman who shows up who's like, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. She's like, oh, I'm what are you doing? Yeah. Okay, fine. Piper's being rowdy. Come on, relax. This woman shows up and he's like, I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. And she's like, I don't know. I'm not really in here that often. And he says, okay, well, I feel pretty sure I remember your face. And he's looking through some old photos that he's kept. And he sees her face at like a company retreat or something. That's what it was.
No, it was he had developed photos. No, was it the company retreat?
I think it was a company retreat because it says like it's like Yorkin retreat or something,
Oh, yeah,
but
'cause
it's with his
he
company
owns the
because he owns
company.
the company.
She's doing great.
She's doing great. She's hanging out.
I don't like her getting on the table in general. We have a lit candle. Don't want to get her tail singed. So, but yeah, and he sees her face in the photos, and then he processes and develops her photos, and finds that
Yeah, now the other cat is on
Now
the
the
table.
other
Stuart said that now the other
They
cat
just
is on
ran.
Now the other cat is on the table.
The other cat is
They're,
Jason.
they're hyper. They're hyper because they just ate. So he develops her photos and finds that her and the dad of the family went on a secret little vacation together, little romantic vacation. So he finds out the dad's cheating. And he's like, this will not do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we get more quick peeks into his life, like the photo technician guy that works on the machine. He's like, it's off 0.5 and on the cyan side. It needs to be calibrated. It's like, I have 4 machines down today. Like, you cannot call me for little things like this. And he has a big outburst in the middle of the store. The store manager is the one who like clocks it, and he like kind of sits down and talks with him. It's like, hey, like maybe
We got to talk about the manager.
yeah,
It's Gary Cole.
Gary Cole.
So what would you say it is you do here? It's the same guy from Office Space.
I was just thinking, like, this
I'm
guy,
just struggling on the name.
this
there.
guy reads like, you know, he says,
It is so funny. They're just like, you know what?
Let's just get the guy.
We
wrong.
don't need time. We don't need to waste time explaining this guy's deal. Just get the guy from Office Space,
and you get it right away.
And you're like, yep, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So what would it is you say? Yeah, do. And actually, that's John C. McGinley who says that. But right.
So yeah, we're gonna need you to move your stuff in the basement. It's like, I just unpacked my stuff here. There's mold in the basement.
My musty blue.
And so he gives him like a little talking to, and he's like, hey, so, you know, we've noticed you're taking a little extra lunch breaks and you're having a little outbursts in the store. And so, yeah, if we could not do those things, that'd be great. He's like, okay. That's it.
And he's like spacing out during these lunches and like fantasizing, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that he's starting, which I would say, like, obviously he's had like a fascination, but I wonder if it's because he finally got to interact with a kid for the first time.
Yeah.
That turned it into more of like, I'm going to start really fantasizing about this.
Because he gives the kid a disposable camera for his birthday for free.
Yeah. Because he's at the photo counter and
Right.
like is being introduced to him for the first time, even though he already knows him.
Yeah. It's like, I'm Cy, the photo guy.
The photo guy.
Bill Cy, the photo guy.
The photo guy.
Kill your family. Sorry.
Pictures of them.
The only thing I remember next is the fantasy scene where he goes in the house. He like parks his car outside the house and he watches the house for a bit. This is where Jeff.
Jake, kill your family. Jake.
Okay.
Jake, kill your family.
Now you haven't been talking to the cops, have you, all right?
And so
Wow, this is a disaster.
So he's parked outside the house. And Jeff, you were 3 overdue.
3 over.
Just 3?
Yeah.
Jake. I'm kidding.
All right. No, that's it.
kidding.
I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
I'm not saying anything. I'm letting you go.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm letting you go.
Are we just going to be just sitting here in silence?
No, I'm letting you go. Come on. Finish talking about the movie, Jeff.
Alright, so he bust his ass into that. No,
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I will say I was very locked into this movie to the extent that I did not write many notes. The last note I have written is he's getting lunch at a Dairy Queen Orange Julius with a bunch of question marks.
Yes.
That's a little unsettling.
No, it was great. That was a great scene.
That's actually the most unsettling thing he does in this movie is get lunch at the Orange Julius.
What do you mean? You did not grow up in the Midwest. That's like,
No, he did
that's,
not.
I was like,
Orange
hell yeah.
Julius in the mall food court.
Yeah, that was I was like, this is exactly what I was looking for. This is early 2000s that you just cannot get back. And especially with an Orange Julius, because those things do not exist anymore.
He got like a burger. Like, where did he get the burger from?
From Dairy Queen.
Does Dairy Queen have burgers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to Dairy Queen.
What?
Oh my God.
You've never had a chicken strip basket?
I've never been to Dairy Queen. I mean, I maybe went once to get ice cream, but well, it's Baskin Robbins. Never mind.
I'm
I thought it was just an ice cream place.
utterly shocked right now.
Nah, Dairy Queen is like a full-on fast food place.
Really?
Yeah, they have chicken tender basket that has fries, toast, and gravy to dip it in, dude. It's awesome.
It's so Midwest.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But he's parked outside of the house and we don't know it's a fantasy, but he like walks in the door, which is unlocked.
Which this house reminds me of the Parasite house in some ways.
Does kind of have a little bit of Parasite vibes. Yeah. And he like, this scene was very unsettling because like he is doing all the things that like the standard grade stalker would do. Like things that have been actually like done by real stalkers where it's like they live in your house
Yeah.
because they feel like they kind of own it in some way. And this is where like I'm feeling like this guy like scares me in like a genuine way. Like that he just like walks into these people's house and like takes a shit in their toilet,
Yeah, that
Like-
one was bold. We were like, oh my God.
puts on the dad's sweater and is watching TV in the living room.
Which
like
made me wonder is like, at this point, you're like, is he really fascinated with the dad? Like, is the dad the one that he's really...
well, it's like he
into
wants
it.
to
It's like-
replace the dad, like, but he calls himself Uncle Si.
Yeah,
He just wants to be part of the family unit.
he wants to be part
Right.
of it, but then he's wearing the dad's sweatshirt. So that's
wearing
like,
the dad's
it's very
sweatshirt.
confusing.
Yeah. And then the
I think
family
he's a little
arrives.
confused even about what he wants.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's probably
Maybe.
true.
But like then the door unlocks and the family walks home and Robin's like, oh shit, I've been caught. And then they walk in, they see him and they're like, hey, Uncle Si, hey, Uncle Si. And at that point I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then we cut back to him in his car.
Yep.
We're like, oh.
It was great.
I liked that scene. It was very well done. It did like kind of take away like the danger aspect a little bit in the sense of like, oh, he didn't actually take a shit in their toilet. Okay.
Yeah, but he wants to.
He wants to take a shit in that toilet.
He really wants to take a shit.
Him taking the shit in the toilet is a very funny, like...
Yeah.
It's such a power move.
It's one of those classic, like, the little flap of the shirt.
Yes.
Like,
That covers the penis.
covering like securing the bag of the R rating for this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I think the next bit we get is the soccer game where he goes
well, this is where he like we start seeing more inside like the family's life
Yeah.
and like how their relationship is starting to like
how it
degrade.
really is.
Yeah. Like it's not like it is in the photos
Yeah.
in the first scene when we're at the birthday party.
Yeah. Because the dad is apparently like neglectful.
Never
and
there.
Not really there. So
He never goes to the store, doesn't know what is he looking for again?
he goes to the store that one time and he's looking for, it's something for his Mac.
Yeah, and he's like, I never go here.
Yeah.
I'm never here.
And I love that, like, so when we get that scene of like the dad coming in the store and Robin's like, oh, like I've never seen you here. It's like, oh yeah, do you have a second to answer questions? Like, oh, this actually isn't at my section. I'm only in photos, but I'm sure I can get somebody to call you over. Then it's all in this one wide shot. And he walks over to the phone. He picks up, it's like media customer assistance and electronics, media customer assistance and electronics. And then they have like a quick little small talk bit where it's like, so
true.
like, how's the family doing? Like, I feel like I've been a part of you guys for a while.
Yeah, he let it slip for a second.
And
The thing is, it's like Robin's so like sad in this movie that it's not as fun as I was anticipating to like make fun of it.
well, that's the thing,
No,
right?
like,
It's
you
like,
just gotta feel
sad
bad.
movie.
the movie, like for all its like good things and bad things, like I think I can't say it's definitely like a dialed in movie to what it wants to be.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a failed attempt type of movie where they're attempting to cast this whole emotional sadness and then they fail and make them look creepy. They actually do a pretty good job of conveying that. To that degree though, like wouldn't this have been a really fun episode if the movie had failed?
Yeah, no, we would just be sitting here like, hey little boy, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the child snatcher vibes, like
I'm the baby merchant.
What's
Toss
that?
once, I'll give you.
What is this?
It's from a show called Cop Rock. There's a song about a guy singing about how he's a baby merchant.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
It's true.
Wow.
Keep going.
Wow.
Keep going.
I don't want to, Jeff.
So,
I know what you're gonna do here.
what am I going to do?
I like your cardigan, by the way.
Thank you.
And it's
I've seen you wear
a
it
great
before.
cardigan.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a pullover, but thanks for noticing.
It's a pullover.
Oh, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing. It's Dumb and Dumber quote. Anyway, so Robin like
Wait, so it is a cardigan though, right?
is a cardigan. Yes.
Because you corrected me and said it was a pullover.
No, I did. I
It was
did.
ma- it was-
I was trying to do a bit and I fucked it up. 10 lashes for me. So
10 lashes for Jeffrey.
so he's like he's steps away from the guy. He gets him his help, and then he runs into Jake running through the mall or the Sav Mart.
Sav Mart.
And Jake's like has something in his hands. He's like, "What is that?" And Jake's like, "Neon Genesis Evangelion." And you're like, "Whoa!"
Whoa.
I
Just giving lore. It's all Japanese.
Yeah, it's-
the whole thing's in Japanese.
It is kind of crazy that this kid goes for the like that. That's how you know this movie is directed by a real director because he's like, is he picking up the Darth Maul figure, Spider-Man? Absolutely not. Neon Genesis Evangelion
Yes.
is what he shall have in his hands. It's very funny, and he's like, Robin Williams is like, what does this guy do? And he's like, he's like all white and he's 30 feet tall, and he has a sword that he uses to kill bad guys,
Yeah.
which is going to play into the movie later. Because that's where Robin gets his idea from.
Yeah.
It's from Mr. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah.
There's actually, there's the funny part of the movie right there.
Yeah, please, Mr. Evangelion for short. But he notices that Jake really likes the toy. He puts that in his mental Rolodex for later.
Yeah.
And then,
I would say he probably bought that thing immediately after
Yeah.
they left.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
yeah, or he takes it.
Or he takes it.
Yeah. I feel like he just straight up steals it. Like you just think he owns it or something. I don't know.
He owns Savmart.
Yeah. He is the owner. He got fired from his own store.
That'd be so crazy.
But the next thing I could think of is a soccer scene.
Yeah, Jake's playing soccer with his like shithead gym teacher.
What fucking coach doesn't see a single man watching a group of 9-year-olds play
Yeah.
soccer and not call the fucking cops? Like,
But also, like, are you not watching them like get picked up after, or like making sure they're not?
yeah, he sees one of his like players, 9 years old, wander off with a strange man.
Yeah,
Dude,
that looks like that.
like that looks like that.
He looks like that. It
Like, what are you doing, man?
makes no
What
sense.
are you doing, man?
It's like, so, coach, such and such. So when was the last time you saw, the boy who went missing 9 hours ago? It's like, well, we had just broken for soccer and he walked away with this one strange man. I'm sorry. What?
What did you just say?
What did you just say? It's like, yeah, there was a strange guy watching us practice the whole time. And then he started talking to Martin and I asked if he was okay. And he said, yeah. And then they walked away together. Sir.
Yeah, my guy.
Did the parents say they were having a strange man pick up their kid for soccer? But it's like, well, no, but
I just figured that
I figured it was fine. The boy said he was okay. So
He
it
said he
must
was
have been
fine.
okay, man. Tell me this is early 2000s. I'll tell me this is early 2000s.
Exactly. Well, this also it made me think about there's a scene in the Santa Claus. It's the same like soccer practice. He goes there
Yeah.
and takes Charlie away. It's just a trope.
Nobody asks.
Nobody asks questions.
That's a goddamn thing.
Nope. And then, but yeah, he walks with, Robin's there, Cy, the photo guy, and he approaches Martin. He's like, hey, Martin, so I thought you were really good. I thought your coach was a little hard on you, but, other than that, you were really good out there. And he's like, thanks, Cy.
And he's like, how many games does your dad come to?
No.
Whoa.
Whoa. It's like, he's really busy. He owns a company. And then he's like, where are you walking out? It's like, oh, I was going to ride my bike. And he's like, okay, I'll walk with you for a little bit. And then he's like, I got you something. And he gets out what you guys call it again? It's the Neon Genesis thing.
Yeah.
He brings that out. It's like, oh, great. And rightfully so, this kid does the right thing. It's like, I'm not allowed to take this
Yeah.
Because like my parents would be really mad if I took something from a stranger.
Yeah. Well, also like, you can't hide that when you get home.
Right. It's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
And then the boy just kind of like leaves and does the right thing. And he's like, okay, bye, freak.
Yeah.
And then I think this is where the reveal of the dad cheating comes into play.
Yes.
Where he finds the photos from the one lady who shows up. Her character name is, I think, Maya Burson. And he finds the photos of like them having an affair. So, and then the boss calls him in, the store manager, and he's like, so we've noticed a discrepancy with the prints, that the paperwork says we should have printed this many things, but the machine says you printed like hundreds more. This scene's weird. I don't know how I feel about this scene, because there's no like, the boss isn't asking in a way about like, why are you printing more photos than the customers are asking for? I guess like maybe he wouldn't expect him to be a creep.
I feel like it'd be like oh, you're printing your own photos, like, and not paying for it type of thing.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's what that's like when you're thinking of like a normal person. I mean,
I guess
obviously
that makes sense.
we have context that he's weird.
Yeah.
But
He's
maybe
just
they're
like,
like, you're just
using, printing for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that makes more sense. But then he fires him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can pull it up closer to you if you want to lean back.
That's fair.
Yeah. So he fires him. And Sai, of course, is like, you can't fire me.
Yeah, fire me.
I'm the owner of Sav
quit.
Mart.
I love this job. But then they do something crazy and they ask him to finish out his shift for the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him finish out the week.
Finish
Yeah.
out the week.
That's
Just
insane.
is crazy.
Yeah. No wonder he becomes like so anti-hero. This
Yeah.
is where it really starts. This is where the degradation starts.
Corporate greed and capitalism and all that
and
shit.
cheating.
And cheating. Yep. So then he slips one photo of the affair into Martin's packet
Yes.
for them to find later. And then he sees the family leave the store and he follows them. Then they stop the car. He's like, oh, this must be when the
Oh, she like
reviews-
almost crashes the car.
Yeah. And she sees the photo, but then just keeps driving. So I guess in her mind, this isn't explicitly said, but it's like, I'm not going to bring this up yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait on it. But in Sai's mind, it's like, why
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, something's going to happen. Why isn't she like doing something? Then what happens next? I'm like,
Quick question.
Yeah.
And this is just me fully not remembering all the little details and when things were coming out, but like, did Sai, before he gave the kid the camera, did he know about the affair?
no.
Okay. Because I'm like, did he give him that camera? I know he gave him that
To get
camera
pictures of something or.
yeah, so he can have them come in again. I mean, I know it was probably for them to come in
Yeah.
again,
Oh, yeah.
for sure, but I didn't know. My brain couldn't remember if he had that information
Eh,
prior.
he just wants more opportunities for them to come in.
yeah.
Yeah. But, and, there was one bit on that too that I was just thinking about with the affair and things like that.
I do like the idea that every single person in this town comes to this one guy for photos.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because he's good at his job, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I do very much like that. Of course, the one person who's cheating with the family that he cares about, like,
Yeah.
comes here to develop her
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
And one of the pictures
This
is
big like CEO
one of the
of this
first
company.
selfies.
Yeah.
And he comes home after like following the mom back to his apartment, and he scratches off the face of the dad on
every
every
single
single
one.
photo.
Yeah.
Which again, if this movie is like sort of trying to build up that you should be afraid of this guy, like there's a chance he might be dangerous. Like
Yeah.
my next thought is like, but what's the twist behind the twist? The twist obviously isn't going to be like he kills them, because it's not really a twist. But what's the twist with this? And the twist I was thinking was that in a cartoonish sense, the wall would rotate to be a whole other family.
Yeah.
that he had
Yeah.
like been
More
like stalked,
folks.
like more people that he had been stalking with photos.
He's got
but,
like that Men in Black wall where it lifts up and there's like the endless hallway.
Yes,
of
exactly.
Space weapons.
of
Yeah.
all the photos. But the movie doesn't go in that direction.
No.
Agent
Some
J
would
does
say
not
for
want it.
better. Maybe it's for better, but
I think it makes it better only because it
focuses more on his loneliness and depression.
It's simplicity. Like this,
Yeah.
This is a very simple
Yeah.
movie, which I also very much appreciated. It's very contained in its own world, and like you're not thinking. It's not too meta. You're not thinking
Yeah.
outside of it. You're not thinking about real life
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Because it's a Sav Mart. It's a Save Mart.
It's not like
just
a
telling you
much
it's-
bigger picture.
Yeah.
It is a very hyper-focused story on this one guy.
Yes.
And it's a character study of him. And of course, the movie's trying to lead you into the concept of he is going to kill this man. That is where the movie wants you to be thinking. The twist is that like it's not that he's not marking this guy out because he wants him dead. He's marking this guy because he's so like he can't look at him.
And he's upset.
Because it like destroys this vision of this ideal family in his head that he was making himself part of as a way of coping with him never having that.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't have that, and it's making him think about the trauma he experienced when he was a kid. And it's kind of putting him in this dark place where now he wants to do what was done to him to someone else.
Yeah.
It's for revenge, which is what he does.
Yeah. Because then he gets fired. He steals the knife. A very big.
It's not a knife.
Oh yeah.
Big-
This is a knife.
He steals a big fucking
He steals
hunting knife.
a massive knife.
Massive like
That's a
hunting
kitchen
serial
knife.
killer
Oh, it's a
Michael
hunting knife,
Myers
yeah.
It's
knife.
like it literally looks like the Crocodile Dundee knife. Like
Yeah.
I'm not. It looks like
It does.
And he
Crocodile Dundee. All right.
and
Hey, well, you ladies and gentlemen.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Hi, Stuart, how are you? You want to get some shrimp on the barbie and all that? It's Crocodile Dundee.
it had been a while since we alienated our Australian audiences. I
It
suppose
has
we
been
were,
a while.
We were well due for it.
Oh.
Fuck White Castle.
Whoa.
They don't like White Castle
In
over there?
season 1, Stuart just said, like, if you're listening to the show from Australia, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
No, that's slander. I didn't say that.
You said
That's
that.
slander.
No. So then I'm trying to think, like, because he then starts following the dad. How does the mom call 911 or
No,
what?
so what happens is
Yeah, I can't remember.
Mr. Robin Williams, playing Mr. Cy Parrish, decides to go fucking sicko mode. And the first thing he does is there's some narration where he's like, the term snapshot was first invented in 1808 when a hunter described like killing the birds via snapshot, which is like kind of a quick shot off, not aimed. And he's like, so thereby snapshot was originally a hunting term. And he pulls up to a house and he starts taking pictures, but you don't see of what. And then we cut to Mr. Gary Cole, who had like confronted Robin because he was dropping some photos of his own off that he wanted developed. And Yoshi, the other guy, Russell, comes into the room. And he's like, "You're gonna want to look at this, sir." He's like, "What is it?" And he looks, and it's like essentially a flip book style series of photos of Gary Cole's daughter.
Oh,
yes.
right.
And so Gary Cole's the one who calls the cops.
Got
Gets
it.
them involved in the mix.
Got it.
And so the cops, Robin kind of sets it all up for the cops to like find.
So that this was the interesting part of it all is like he threatens the manager's daughter, or he threatens the manager, but like it's like you know that's going to set the cops on you.
It's very clear that he,
Like it's
for
intentional.
lack of a better term,
Yeah.
intends for the cops to find him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he realizes at that point that he's like, maybe I am going to go do this thing, and I'm probably not going to come back from it. So
It's like he wants to be punished for his actions because he feels like he's going to do a bad thing.
well, and because somebody else didn't get punished for the actions that were done onto him.
Like he's going to run from it ostensibly, but like ultimately he wants to get caught, I think. And so he like Gary Cole calls the cops. The cops come to the Sav Mart. Clark Gregg and Eric LaSalle.
So good.
Yeah, Clark Gregg I think has one line in this movie, but he's
The entire
mean, he's
movie.
mean mugging.
He's
whole
mean
time.
mugging the
Yeah.
whole
He's just-
time. And I was telling Justin the whole time, I'm like, I love that this man will show up in a suit and just look so fucking professional.
No one has ever looked better in a suit than Clark Gregg.
It's true.
Amen to that. And
Clark Gregg was like deployed in the West Wing like once a season as like the big reveal every year. Not like actually it's the big reveal, but like what you knew the West Wing was getting serious when Clark Gregg would show up.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, the FBI is getting involved and Clark Gregg's here. Now we're getting to a serious plot line.
He's so good at playing an agent of any kind.
Yeah. He looks like if you were to like go into AI and type agent, he looks like what would appear. Like an image of him would generate.
yeah. But they then first stop that they go to is Sai's apartment, which is where they find the wall of photos with the face of the dad scratched out. So they're like,
Yeah.
like, okay.
APP out. Let's find these people now.
Yeah, we got, and so they find the family and they find the mom and the son, and they're like, hey, so, this guy looks like he's been like following you guys for a while. Do you know where your husband is? She's like,
I have no husband.
He's on a retreat.
Because she found out
something.
that he was cheating on her
Yes.
because they put the picture of the cheat.
Yeah, she already knew. Like,
she already knew.
She knows, but she is like maintaining this illusion for her son.
Yeah.
Is kind of the idea, seemingly.
Yeah.
Um,
Meanwhile, Robin is following the dad
yes.
To this hotel.
to this hotel.
Where he's sleeping around.
Yeah, where he's.
Which I don't remember how he finds out that he's there.
I think he just follows him from the house, maybe, or I don't know. But regardless, he gets to the hotel and pulls off a really weird scheme on finding out what room
No,
they're
that's a
in.
great scheme.
It's a great scheme, but it is contingent upon them having ordered room service.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
If they had not ordered room service, the scheme would not have worked.
He'd been like, we didn't order anything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been it.
Because he's like, hello, this is room service. How are you doing, ladies and gentlemen? No, it's like, hello, room service. Did you want coffee with that? And they're like, no, just the wine. And he's like, oh, okay. And this is for room 217? And they're like, no, 509 or something.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
And he's like, all right, be right there.
And that's
Then
when he gets a room on the same floor. Too.
Yeah.
The smart thing is he calls room service right after, and he's like, hey, can you cancel the order to room 508? Boom.
It was good. It was smooth.
Big brain thinking.
My
I guess
God.
if they didn't order room service, he would have just been like, do you guys want coffee? And they would have said, oh, no, we didn't order room service. And like, oh, what room are you?
Yeah.
Like, that would have been the scheme otherwise.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, he kind of had a contingency there if needed.
God, how easy it is to just like talk people out into giving their room numbers to you.
Well, that's actually I saw a video recently that some girl got an Uber Eats order delivered to a hotel, and the hotel person let them go up to their room instead of leaving it in the lobby. And the guy
Whoa.
was trying to barge his way into the room.
Whoa.
And all that kind of stuff. So it was very scary. But it's like hotels, you're not supposed to give out that information. That's why they have your card on file, and you're supposed to give like a name
Yeah.
and all that. So it's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. Ideally, don't do that.
But it's so easy to talk people into saying what
But
their room
Robin,
number
like, he
is.
gets a room, and he's like, can I get a room on a lower floor? And like, 210. He's like, what about 5? Just like,
Just say you want it on the 5th floor in the first
can I get a room
place.
on the 5th floor?
Yeah.
What?
I really like the views. from
Sorry,
up
the
there.
5th floor is all
I
booked
have
out.
been staying here for years.
And so the cops at this point, they're trying to reach the husband. The wife calls his job, and it's like, I know he's fucking my.
Yeah.
I
And
just need to know where he is. And they find out he's at the hotel.
yeah.
But not before Robin's already there.
Yes. And Robin shows up at the door. He knocks and calls for room service.
Yes. And they're like, can you leave it on the ground? He's like, no, you need to sign. And so she comes to the door, and he just kicks it open right into her head.
Yeah.
A little rude.
Yeah. And she's like, well, I guess she's wrapped up in the
Yeah.
robe, but he's like fully naked on the. I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you open the door? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just another like should there be a peephole? Like look outside.
Well, he does put
situation.
the little sticker over the people, so
Oh,
they can't
I didn't
look.
even.
Yeah, he,
God,
Rob-
he's thinking of
he's
it.
thinking seven steps ahead.
7D
All right.
chess here.
And this is why he is dangerous, guys.
Yeah. Because then this scene was very scary.
It was
This
it was
is a
weird.
scary, weird scene. because they are both basically naked. She's got a robe on. He's like put a towel around him, but even he's like, "Did I say you could put a towel around you?" Like,
Yeah.
And then like basically, to not kind of like oversimplify it, he's taking pictures of them, and he's like having them pretend,
Yeah, to be provocative, but not touch.
but not actually touch.
Which, and this relates all to his own trauma.
Yes.
That was done upon to him. So
Right. Because like he's asking them to like go in these gestures and postures and all this kind of stuff. And he's like screaming at them and holding the knife and the
look
camera.
like you're enjoying it, you know.
Yeah, he's like, smile, smile. You're supposed to look like you're having a good time. Like, and it is just like, I was creeped out by this scene. This was, what did you guys think about this?
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's very unsettling.
Yeah.
We weren't cutting, I can't remember if we weren't cutting into anything else during this. I feel like we might have been.
Just the cops trying to like,
Just the cops coming
trying to
in.
find him.
Okay.
yeah.
Because like he's basically just like forcing them to get close to like engaging in like various sexual positions, but anytime they almost touch each other, he yells at them.
Yeah.
It's very much just like you're wondering where this is coming from at this point.
Yeah,
And
because you don't get explained
Yeah,
anything.
you don't have the backstory, so you're just kind of like, so is he just like very sexually disturbed?
Right. But I'm also thinking like, where is this heading towards?
Yeah, like what is he gonna do? Is he like
Because the next thing we see is he goes into his room.
yeah, and then he just leaves.
And he like washes his hands. You don't see like, because I'm waiting for like the blood stain. I'm waiting to see like the bloody knife. I'm waiting to see like him covered in blood. And you
Yeah.
don't see any of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, did anything happen?
Clean.
Very clean. And then he sits on the bed for a while and then he leaves. And we see there's a knife in the sink that has not a drop of blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm
But you
thinking
do see him washing stuff. in
you
the sink.
do see him washing his hands, but it's like below the frame.
But
So you
there's
don't-
no. I feel like they would have noted blood if they wanted it.
If they wanted to know blood, they 1,000% would have noted blood.
Yeah.
But they're very careful to show that like when he's washing his hands, like the sink is like below the frame line.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see like what condition his hands are in when he's washing,
yeah,
which is smart because you're filling in the brain. It's like, oh, his hands are bloody, so he's washing his hands.
Yeah.
It's actually not. He's just washing his hands.
Yeah.
The knife is not bloody at all. His
No.
clothes don't have any blood stains on them. So it's like,
he hasn't done anything. It was just all for threat.
it's all for fear, like something like he just wants to teach them a lesson, like. And then he leaves. He's trying to escape, but the cops corner him, hold him up at gunpoint, and then they arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you see like the is it Agent Coulson, Clark Gregg, who gets into their room and finds
Yeah.
that they're still alive.
They're still there.
They're
He's-
still
Yep.
there. They're still alive.
Maya is like sitting in the bed, like or in the shower, like
Traumatized.
Yeah.
and the dad is just like on the bed with his head in his hands.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's like,
But they're fine.
I
They are
fucked up.
unharmed.
Yeah. Physically.
emotionally.
Mentally.
Well, she's got a bump on her head, but other than that, yeah. And so now
Robin makes a break for it.
he makes a break for it.
He's fleeing through the back rooms.
Yeah. He runs down the spirally garage.
You go a classic.
Really, truly a
Yeah.
classic.
He
Been there.
He
Yeah,
bursts
we've all
bursts
been
through
there.
the medical seminar, which
Yeah.
I enjoyed.
Yes.
It's a little weird though. He like kind of bursts into the room and there's like two guys yelling at each other. One of them's like, Provasic!
Oh my god. Oh
They just wanted to give you Devlin McGregor wanted to give you Provasic.
You switched the
You
samples.
switched to samples. Savannah, this is a deep cut the Fugitive reference.
Oh my god.
That movie ends with Harrison Ford bursting into a seminar and just yelling, "They switched the samples!" And all these medical people are like, "What the fuck is this guy?" But it's
my
weird
goodness.
it's weird that this movie is set in the Fugitive world.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird connection, but
Yeah.
you know what? If they want to do it, they want to do it. But no, he runs through a medical seminar up and down the spirally staircase or
garage ramp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets caught.
He gets caught. He gets surrounded by the police,
Yep.
policia.
And then we cut back to the interrogation room scene. So it's like the end of that. And I think Eric LaSalle's character is like, so I guess what I'm missing here is why? Like, why did you do that? And he said, like, basically, like, that father was a piece of shit. And, like, you have no idea what it's like when, you know, the child's supposed to live in a happy, protective, safe home, and like when you're the person who's supposed to care for you like takes pictures of you doing like horrible, disgusting things, and essentially alluding to like that Sai was a victim of like child porn, that and abuse. So that is like the reveal to like Sai's backstory, and Robin puts on a good performance on this. Like he's like fully like crying and talking about.
This is. I think that it's an incredible. It's his best scene in the movie. It's one of his better dramatic scenes I've seen in any of his films.
Yeah. And then
obviously I was just yelling about Provasic, but just to like
to bring it back to serious mode.
Yeah.
to bring it back to serious mode, like
Serious mode.
the way in which
No
like,
funny business.
this is like
Not at all.
It's all dramatic.
It's
Serious
Robin
mode.
like unveiling his character's entire motivation and backstory. Like in terms of the way that this scene affects the movie, it's the same as like the end of The Sixth Sense when
Yeah.
you're like, spoiler for The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it in 26 years, Bruce Willis is a ghost. It has the exact same impact as that. I feel like. At the end of the movie, that like The Sixth Sense, like when you realize Bruce Willis is a ghost, it recontextualizes the entire film you've been
Yeah,
watching.
you take off the veil, it makes
Yeah.
more sense now.
The whole thing snaps together, and then when you watch the movie a second time, like it like The Sixth Sense is a completely different movie when you watch it the second time.
I love movies like that.
In the same way that I think 1 Hour Photo, like the ending, this reveal where he's like, he doesn't reveal what happened to him when he was a kid, but he does
explicitly,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't say explicitly, but we pretty much know.
Yeah, you can infer like what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And maybe, well, and I was just thinking about like, I wonder, obviously they would have filmed that scene, that interrogation room scene all in one,
Yeah.
and they decided to split it up.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a decision like they originally wrote it that way, or if that was like something that they decided to split up.
I wonder if they filmed it all at once, but at the end of the shoot, maybe. It reads like something you would save for like the end.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even I'm just saying, like, as in, yeah, would you take that first interrogation room scene away at the beginning, or would you reveal? Because you don't want to reveal anything about his backstory until that very pivotal moment,
Right.
because everything else is leading. You're filling in the gaps, which is very important, and you still are filling in the gaps because
Yeah.
you've been doing it the whole time.
I like the game the movie's playing with us, the audience, where it's like the beginning is giving you this assumption about where the movie's going. The whole movie's constructed to, affirm your belief that that's where it's going. And that's what you're looking for. And the ending pulls the rug out from under you and like recontextualizes the whole thing. And it really just feels like a very effective way to like kind of evoke sympathy out of an audience.
Yeah.
Like it plays to your worst instincts as an audience member of just assuming that like this guy is like just an evil creep and there's nothing else to him.
Yeah.
And then the end just kind of flip around like, yes, he's very troubled. And he does things that are illegal, but like it's trying to, convince you to have sympathy for the devil in this case.
And then I think probably the best part of this movie where he asks again, like, can I see the pictures? And, we're thinking like, really? You're going to let him see,
We're gonna see some
the
creepo
pictures
Yeah.
of the things he showed? But he gives him the packet and he opens up the photos and it's like of nothing that he was doing with like the affair.
It's just like random
It's
things
just
in the room.
random things in the room.
Yeah.
Which goes back to what he was saying earlier, which is like everyone takes pictures of like the big moments in your lives and people don't take pictures of like the little things. But then there's the other side of that reveal that it's little things of him being like, I was never going to take pictures of you doing those things. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like
who knows? He could have been snapping the photos or whatever with no film roll in there.
right.
I'm pretty sure that's what he did.
Yeah. Like it's, I don't know. There's
It
a lot
wasn't
of
about the photos at all.
It wasn't about the photos at all. It was just about
The friends we made along the way.
the friends we made along the way. Sai, the photo guy. But yeah, I love how open that is for interpretation of like what his purpose of doing that was if he wasn't ever going to take the photos in the first place.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot there with like him wanting to heal from his trauma. So if he truly was just going to do that and take pictures of these people in these very like vulnerable positions, it's like then you're kind of doing the thing that traumatized you to these people. But he does kind of do that.
But he didn't.
But didn't. It's weird. It's
they're
weird.
also
complicated.
adults.
It's
They're
very
They're
complicated.
not children doing this
Right.
either. And that's the other like other part of it.
Like it contextualizes it that he's like almost like taking revenge on like the people who hurt him, kind of like he's putting that mask on these people.
Yeah.
So yeah, but then and that's the final image of the movie is him looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
And we do see the dad come home. The dad does come home.
Yes.
But it's like weird. But that's the movie. That's how the movie ends. And that is 1 hour photo.
That's 1 hour photo.
Yeah. We talked about 1 hour photo longer than it takes to develop a photo.
I would hope it would take that long to talk about that movie.
Imagine if this movie was 1 hour photo and it was exactly 1 hour long, which is a very short movie. Probably really more of a short film or just a long TV episode.
Yeah.
Not
That's
really.
it's an interesting idea though. But
1 hour mini series.
you'd have to take, yeah. Or each episode's just 1 hour.
More like 1 hour, 36-minute photo,
Yeah.
again, right?
Yeah.
A
Am I right?
crisp 93 minutes.
Well, sorry, let me do it again. More like 1 hour, 33-minute photo, am I right?
But
Good, Anakin.
Oh my God, he on X Games mode.
That's true. I'm on X Games mode.
Yeah, crisp 93 minutes, which
Yeah.
we love a nice crisp runtime, don't we, folks?
we really do.
Like-
I love a good 90-minute movie.
Like 2 episodes ago, we talked about Bicentennial Man, which is 2 hours and 15 minutes. And it was like, I thought the movie was almost over. And I looked at it and was like, we're only halfway through.
Bicentennial Man, we talked about one of those movies where you're like, we are winding down. We're like, the movie is winding down. I can feel the end coming. You check, there's an hour and 10 minutes left. You're like, oh my.
That's the worst. It's the worst.
Like AI, you're like, surely we have 2 more hours of this movie. And then you have
There's like 5 minutes
and you're
left.
like, no. But like this movie, 93 minutes, crisp.
In and out. No, this movie is
In and
great.
out.
I
Yeah.
loved this movie.
It's in and out. It's simple. It's good.
Yeah. I thought like, I'd give it like 6 out of 10.
I'm a 7 out of 10 for this. I
7 out of
quite like
10er?
this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I'd give it a
gentleman
good
6.
7.
I think it's genuinely inventive. It has like fun, camera choices, fun color choices. Production design is impressive. It's all focused on like the central, the story of this guy and his loneliness, and everything is working in support of that.
Robin is really
I think
good.
Robin's incredible in this.
Yeah.
We were talking about this yesterday before we came here, but about it's very reminiscent to Stanley Tucci in The
Lovely
Lovely Bones.
Bones.
The Lovely Bones.
Just
Yeah.
a very like, oh my God, you just don't even know that it's him
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
of thing. I mean, you can see it, but you're also like, you're just not you.
they filmed The Lovely Bones in my hometown. Did we talk about this on the show before?
What?
I think we did, yeah.
Really?
Talked
The
about
Lovely
it.
Bones filmed like a minute from my grandmother's house.
Whoa.
Strip.
Like the next block over.
Yeah, Crockett, Peter Jackson was down there. Peter Jackson and McDade Mall in in Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
That's so awesome.
It's very
Good movie. Sad
I've
movie.
never seen The Lovely Bones.
Sad movie.
Too Lovely, Two Bones. It's the sequel. She
Yes.
comes back.
Too
No, they're gonna make a
Bad,
sequel.
Jeff. Jeff does
Lovely
not
Two
know
Bones.
about the
They're,
Lovely Bones.
they're gonna make a sequel called 2 Hour Photo.
Oh my God.
What if they made a movie called 2 Hour Photo?
It'd have to be 2 hours long for sure.
It's like he does it again.
Good Lord.
How would you make this movie modern?
He does it again. It's just the exact same movie, but he does it exactly.
No, he's a hacker and hacks into the cloud and starts just printing off everybody's
It's
shit.
just Fapgate again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's Gamergate.
You guys remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I forgot about that word.
That was one of the worst things you've ever said on this show.
Yeah.
So just bring
I actually
back
think
Fapgate.
it's not Fapgate, it's the Fappening.
It's
That's
called the
what it was
Fappening.
called. It was called the
Okay.
Fappening. When a lot
so-
of people's privacy was breached
Yes.
upon and everyone.
Some
man.
fun facts about this movie.
Fun facts about it.
Fun facts about this movie.
Creepy.
9 Inch Nails was really supposed to do the score for this movie. Would have been one of their first film scores. But the studio said no.
Is it because that they worked on music videos with them?
Yes, they
Because I
were-
did see the cinematographer also did
Yeah, he did a lot of
music videos.
Jeff Cronenweth, I believe. Am I right with this guy? Yeah, he does a lot of David Fincher. He did Tron Ares this year.
Yeah.
Um,
Woof.
Which conveniently does have a score by Nine Inch Nails. But Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross of Nine Inch Nails eventually become composers. Social Network, they win their Oscar. They're very successful guys. And then Tron Ares is the first time they've done a score under the name Nine Inch Nails for reasons. Tron Ares is a weird movie. Jack Nicholson. Did you read this, Stuart?
Was up for the role.
They weren't wanting Jack to do it.
Yeah.
But he said, would have been too much like The Shining. I'm like, Jack! Can you imagine him in this movie? Hey, kid, you want the Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yeah, no.
Hey, Stuart, how are you?
Jeff, I think we might have fucked up on the order of the episodes.
How do we fuck up the order of the episodes?
This came out in August 2002. Insomnia came out in May 2002.
See, you think that.
But are you
This
going by
premiered
the
at
Sundance in
This premiered
January?
at Sundance.
Okay.
We're going by Sundance.
Only because a lot of the reviews for this movie talk about him in Insomnia.
You know why we're going off of Sundance?
Why are we
Because we fucking are. So,
Well, because Roger Ebert said that
Roger D. Ebert.
Roger D.
That's how Stuart just said it.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm so tired, guys.
Robin Williams plays Sai, another one of his open-faced, smiling madman like the killer in Insomnia.
Yes.
He does this so
Whoa,
well
whoa,
you don't
whoa,
have the
spoiler for
slightest
Insomnia.
difficulty
Jesus
accepting him in
Christ.
the role. I'm just saying this is Roger Ebert's.
Stuart just spoiled who the killer in Insomnia is. Can you believe this? Wow. The movie that has a poster where it says Robin Williams is the killer.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
But this movie, it comes out in Sundance in January and wide release US in August. It gets pretty favorable reviews. Currently is an 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. The movie was made with a $12 million budget and it grosses $52 million. So it does make some money. Probably mostly off of like Robin Williams' name. Like this is like the movie. It's like, come watch Robin Williams be a creepy guy. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh. And then so it does make
The creepy Robin era.
this is the creepy Robin movie you've all been hoping to watch. It was all filmed in LA. And yeah, but say like this movie it does kind of take on that like persona as like just the creepy Robin movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's
It's a success. It makes a
Yes.
it's a
It
modest
makes a
success.
decent-
It
modest
makes $50 million
success.
off a 12 budget. That's like
people
good
are
money.
fairly
Yeah.
like pleasant when they talk about this and critically and reviews and all that stuff. Like they give this good reception. But I do just think like
It's not like it lingers.
it doesn't linger that
No.
long. And I think that's a testament to as we talk more and more about
Not like the Cranberries. It doesn't linger.
talk about Death to Smoochie and Insomnia that like, you know, this era of Robin is so short-lived and it's such a fast pivot that it's like a blip in the grander scheme of the role that people don't necessarily attach on.
Yeah.
Like people don't talk about like, you remember the 2-year like stretch that Robin played weird guys? It's
Yeah,
like,
nobody wants to talk about
nobody really
that.
talks about it.
Nobody wants to talk about him playing a weird, creepy guy when we all know him as, you know,
it's like,
family friendly Robin
especially like
Williams.
after
Yeah.
the way he died. Like people aren't really interested in like. I remember when he played a sad, lonely man who
Yeah.
takes sexually explicit photographs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we're not
But it is a good movie,
No, it's a good movie.
nonetheless, and should be. I feel like more people should watch it for sure.
Yeah.
Like I think, I don't know. I yearn for simple movies though. Like I yearn for
yearn for just
this.
a story being told.
Yeah.
Yearn
Yes.
for the minds.
Yearn for a 95-minute story that is told on screen.
yes,
Yes.
and it's just like it doesn't make you. It leaves you wondering and or like thinking, but not what the fuck.
Yeah. It's not trying to. This is like it has like, you know, some bigger ideas, but this is ostensibly it's a thriller programmer. It's you know, it's not trying to be like change your mind or anything, change the world.
Yeah.
It's trying to be a good little movie.
I've pretty much said everything I could say about this. It's going to be interesting talking about this in the context of the other movies that Robin's going to be in, like Insomnia. But
Insomnia, Stuart, are you ready for the Al Pacino?
I've seen
that I'm gonna
Insomnia before,
but
Jeff.
are you ready for me talking about that movie?
I'm so tired.
Is that what you guys talking about after this?
No,
I'm so tired.
But it'll be 2 movies. It's 3 movies away technically because we have a
Okay.
Brendan Fraser movie coming out in between.
Rental Family.
Rental Family,
Yes, I'm so excited to see that.
which will be next
hope
week's.
It's good.
Which will be
I
next
really hope
week's
it's good.
episode. As Rental
Do
Family.
we think it's going to be good?
I think you will like it.
You don't think you're gonna like it?
I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I know Stuart is gonna like it.
I think Justin's gonna like it.
Justin's gonna love it. He's gonna give it 10 trillion stars.
He probably will.
Is Justin on that episode?
He should be.
Good.
But the Savannah Insomnia it's a Christopher Nolan movie.
Early
Robin Williams
Nolan.
plays a killer.
Ooh.
And Al Pacino plays a sleepy detective in it. And the whole movie is that he cannot sleep in this town because the sun never sets. And he just keeps being like, oh my God.
I'm so tired.
I'm just so tired. He's like trying to he's like taping up things in front of the window. And he's like, ah.
I want to watch this now.
You should.
Maybe
It's actually genuinely a good movie, but also
What a story, Mark.
Yeah. So, anybody else have final thoughts on 1 Hour Photo? I'm gonna take your picture.
I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think you could redo this in a modern sense.
Yeah.
For sure.
See that one movie that had the same actor that plays Steve Harrington, where he's like an Uber
Spree?
driver? Spree. Have you seen Spree?
I haven't. I've heard a lot of good things on it.
I feel like Spree is probably the closest you could get to doing that again. It's like a guy trying to be a TikTok influencer
Yeah.
who ends up killing people. But that's like the joke of this movie.
Yeah.
That's like the comedy version.
Or,
Spree, it's kind of
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's probably the best thing because it's like 1 Hour Photo. It's such technology at the time in 2002. Like, what's like a similar process you could get today for influencers and all that stuff? I don't know.
Not really much of anything. When they send off their edits to the people that edit,
Edit TikToks.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe something similar to that, but it's just that's more of a one-on-one personal
Yeah.
deal now rather than
Yeah.
anything else.
Well, Savannah, thank you so much for coming on this
you for
episode.
having me.
It's always a pleasure to have you. And
Savannah, any final thoughts? Anything you want to share?
We
Anything
just-
you want to
we-
say to the world?
Keep watching movies.
keep watching movies.
Always saying this.
Thank you to everybody for listening to this episode, 1 Hour Photo. We hope you enjoy this episode. If you did, please remember to rate, review, comment, subscribe, whatever platform you're listening on. As always, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, pretty much wherever you get your podcast, we're there. Special thanks to Michael Van Bodegen Smith for the theme music and Rebecca for the graphic design. Next week, we're going to take a break from Robin because our boy, Brendan Fraser, is coming out with a brand new movie called Rental Family. So we'll do a quick little interlude to talk about that. In the meantime, see you all next week for Brendan Fraser, Rental Family.